This video will be about how to shoot better video using your phone using a few simple tips. Now, I did a video like this about a year ago, but that was before Zoom became a family member. Let's get started. Tip 1. Know the aspect ratio of the platform you're going to put the video on. In other words, if you're shooting for YouTube, hold the camera this way because that's what YouTube looks like. If you're shooting for Instagram, you can shoot it this way. So many people shoot everything like this and then they try to fit it onto YouTube and it looks like this. Hey, how you doing? Hey, look, I'm hiding behind the microphone. Hey, I'd just like to remind you to follow me here on Facebook. And, wow, why is there so much weird space on each side of me? As opposed to... Hey, how's it, YouTube? Hey, thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to like and subscribe because Antilytics loves that. And again, mahalo for being here. You are the best. You see the difference? Yeah, and it's vice versa for Instagram. Second tip, know where the lens is on your camera. Now, if you were really going to do it, you'd probably use the camera on the back of your phone because, especially in the older phones, that camera is way better. But most people use this part, right, so that they can see themselves while they're shooting. Now, the problem with that is most people, they look at themselves and not the lens. And what that ends up looking like is this. Hey, hi, how you doing? Man, I tell you what, it's really great to be here. And something about you that, wait a minute, I'm not pointing at you. What the heck's wrong? Here's the trick, okay? What you do, you hold your phone up like this before you start recording, and take your finger and point like this until, look, there's the lens. It's over here. It's way on this side, right? It's not in the middle. So when you're talking, right, when you're shooting, you do this. Hey, how you doing? Look, I'm looking right at you. And you, I have to tell you, are very special. As opposed to, hey, how you doing over there somewhere? What the heck? You see what I mean? Now, the next tip, understand where the light is coming from. Most people, when they shoot with their phones, they're using natural light. Now, whether that be the light coming from a window, or you're outside, it's the sun, or at night, a street light, what have you. Put the light behind the camera facing towards you, okay? Yeah, I know, you'd be surprised how many people do it the opposite way. Here's an example of the difference. Okay, the sun is very high up in the sky, but still, it's behind the camera, okay? Now, if I were to turn it the other way and put the light source behind me, suddenly it looks like this. Very different and borderline unusable, okay? So again, sun's behind me, sun's behind the camera. Big difference. Okay, the next tip, get yourself a tripod, okay? This one here cost me $10. I ordered it from Amazon, and this little iPhone clamp thing here you can pick up for spit. Yeah, this one came free with something else I bought, right? And here's the reason I suggest tripods, okay, for a number of reasons. The first of which is this. Your video will look like this if you hand hold it. Here we go. Hey, how you doing? I have to tell you, it's so great to be here. And yeah, I thought that light might have been on. I wanted to check it. But anyway, I'm here in the studio. Now, you see that shakiness? Now, sometimes that's cool, you know, but if you're trying to be serious or keep people's attention, it can be distracting. So if you take the phone, stick it in a holder, it takes that long to do, lock it off, then it looks like this. Hey, how you doing? Hey, really great to be here with you guys again. I'm in the studio where I shoot a lot of stuff, and man, I have to say, so great to see you again. Thanks for being here. You see the difference? I mean, it's amazing. And if you get a tripod, you can take it like this, close it, right? Change this, lock it off, and hold it like this, or put it on the ground and move it forward and get all kinds of other different shots. You see? I mean, if you had to, you can use it as a selfie stick. You see what I'm saying? Or like this, or pan it, or whatever. Get creative with it. But it's a cheap and easy piece of equipment to use. So, get a tripod. Let me turn that off. Okay. The last tip. Think about what you're going to talk about, and don't be afraid to do takes. Now, you've heard the saying a million times, take one, take two, take 57. And they clap the board and all that. Yeah. Even professionals, they do it once, they do it twice. Once they get it, they do it a few more times because they know they have one that's going to work. So now they can relax and have a little fun with it. Okay? So often on YouTube especially, you see what we call jump cuts, where, you know, people just take a paper clip and put, here, it looks like this. So the other day I was talking to some people, and I was thinking to myself, wow, what will I do today? So I just turned on the camera, and you'll notice how smooth it turned out. Okay? So, to rehash, understand the aspect ratio. Okay? Look at the lens. Don't be digging on your bad self. Know the light source, where it's coming from. Get a tripod, cheap and easy to use. And lastly, rehearse a little bit so you know what you're going to talk about. Hope this is helpful. Thanks for watching.